Yoga mat. Yay, you made it. My name is Maria Triano. I'm excited to share today's practice with you. This is our Namaste video series. Yippee! So today's topic is all about, of course, relieving anxiety, letting go of body tension, and really just helping to support you to be in the moment, sort of settle in, to quiet yourself, and to give yourself some gentle time for refueling. Now, you might be doing this practice with your kids. Maybe you're doing it after everybody's in bed. So whatever the case may be, go ahead and just let yourself unravel on your yoga mat as we begin to just come into our center by sitting cross-legged in easy pose or sukhasana, and just start to gently close the eyes. Noticing that when we close the eyes, we begin of the busyness. We let go of the to-do lists and all that it takes. Everyone in the house to fend for themselves while mom gets some fuel and some refreshment for herself. Some mental anguish. What can you let go of? What kind of stress have you been under lately? And maybe these are unexpected expectations. Maybe they are judgments, are expectations from family, from others, or just simply expectations that you placed on yourself. What can you unload in this moment? And no matter how it got there, with every inhale and every exhale, just releasing more of the expectations. Let go of the jumping through the hoops. Just allow yourself to be the person that you are without any judgment, only kindness toward the self. Let go of all the strings that you have maybe attached to others, or they will just let go of the strings like you would let go of a kite string. Just release it. Notice how you begin to soften and feel more relaxed and more peaceful. The more you let go, the more peaceful you become. Focusing and centering on your breath. Just enjoying the body as it breathes you, and the gentle unraveling that unfolds you. Softening the body and sitting right in the center of your heart space. The mind is not going to be doing the yoga practice. The heart is doing the yoga practice. And so part of our yoga practice is learning how to get off of, I call it the crack of the logical mind, and allow for your heart to take flight and to be in the director's chair of your life. And then allowing for your mind and your logic to align with that heart's desire. Micromanaging from the logical mind. Your heart has all the answers. And all that we need to do is stay focused within and receive. Listening to the heart. Notice how much more breath you can take into the body now. And then very softly from here, just softly opening the eyes, from the window of your heart space. And then crossing the legs in the opposite position. Inhale and sweep your arms all the way up. Deep breath in, palms touching overhead and shoulders relaxed. Feel gentleness into the heart space. Honoring the beautiful light that is within you, the unique are, and feeling really proud of yourself for getting to your mat to enjoy this stress-relieving yoga practice. Very gently releasing the hands down, and we're going to go into a hand mudra for this practice. So we're going to take the right hand and place it on top of the left like a little cradle, and then bring the thumbs gently and let those thumbs and the cradled hands rest right just below the belly button. And sit up nice and tall and begin to feel the transference of warmth flowing through the body, softening shoulders, and feeling the warmth between your hands and your belly. Sitting nice and tall in your spine, and just melting away all of the tension. As your thumbs gently touch, feel the supportiveness of your hand. Where can you settle in? Settle in some more. Just allow yourself to sink in. Sink into your own presence. Sink into your own breath. And sink into your own body. The hand mudra that we're in is called Dhyani mudra. And it's the mudra of grounding and meditation. And so from this space, you can softly close the eyes and listening from your heart. I'm going to read to you a card message that I pulled for today's class from the Namaste Garden Spiritual Guidance card deck that I created. Today's card and message for you is imagination. Use your God-given imagination to light the way of inspiration. You're going and you are driving. Visualize the scenario and how glorious it is. See it in your mind's eye. Take action on what you see to make your dreams a reality that you can live. After all, once you see it, you can be it. That's how imagination works. We are creators, and it's time to create. Take out your magic markers and get moving. The time is now. And so just allow that message to settle in. Taking it in wherever it needs to go. And when you feel complete, once again, returning as you soften the eyes. Place your hands down by your side. Let's start to make some gentle shoulder rolls. Nice breath-fueled movement. Releases the stress and gets the flow going. And a lot of the practice that we do in our Namaste program is about slowing down. And so when we slow down, we actually make room for more things. We make room for things to just sort of suddenly work out that maybe were stuck before. And so we're going to really slow it down. Be present with the body. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. And exhale, bring your palms to your heart. going to lower the hands down, and I'd like you to get a little cushion. Maybe you have a little meditation cushion, or just even, I use a lot of little sofa pillows, like decorative ones, and I use those in my yoga practice. And we're going to come up onto our heels and slide our cushion underneath. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you, you can sit in any position that feels best for you. And we're going to sit up nice and tall. And we're going to place the hands here right at the hip crease and allow the hips to step themselves back. What does it feel like when our little tail is sticking out? Okay, and we want to make sure now that our tail is underneath and our pubic bone is reaching towards our belly button. And then place your hands on your rib cage and open your ribs nice and wide, arch your back. And then as you exhale, close the rib cage just enough so that you have two pretty little ribbons here that you could tie in the front. So with our pelvis in the right position, and we're engaging all of our abdominals, we have our pretty little heartstrings connected here. And then also let's put our chin a little bit and our head. Can you see how through our cervical spine we can sort of peck our head out a little bit and in? We want to make sure that it's retracted inward in a comfortable place. So these three areas, these are called bandhas, or energy locks in the body. This is our mula bandha, which is our rounding and rooting bandha, and helps us to really protect all of the lower back as we move, and builds a lot of strength and heat in through the abdominals and through the body systems. And then this is our Uddiyana Bandha, which is our power center. And I'm actually wearing yellow today, which is the color of that power center. So think of like the bright golden sun. And we want to make sure that's engaged so you can feel, if you feel your abs, they are working. And notice how that's lengthening your back, keeping your back in a nice alignment as opposed to letting it go into a sway. So you want to engage all these muscles, and then just place your hands gently at the base of your throat. This is our Jalandhara Bandha. And again, this is helping to create like a nice energy seal here through the throat. So we don't want to have the head weighing down away from the body. We spend a lot of time doing that, picking up children, picking up laundry, texting, you know, that whole rounded little extension that we do. So we want to make it nice and long. I'm going to just turn to the side so you can see better what that looks like. So here, this would be like in proper alignment. And then here we would be buttoning this up and keeping things nice and aligned. And so this is our hero pose. Sweep your arms all the way up. And then draw into heart center, just melting the hands down. This is our prayer pose. And so we're just going to be sitting here, taking a few breaths, letting go of some more baggage, letting go of expectations, and making room for your heart's light to blossom, and for that beautiful imagination to open, that beautiful creative energy that you are. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. And as you exhale, we're going to send the arms straight. So notice, send the shoulders back in the sockets. And now this is the position that we're going to be in when we are on all fours. And that's where we're headed next. So release the arms. And let's come off of our cushions. And then so we've got to engage all three bandhas. Send the shoulders down. We're going to go for a few of our cat-cow poses. So we're starting with our cow pose, where we inhale and curl the toes, belly down, and let the tailbone rise to the sky. Lift just a little bit. And as you exhale, you're going to soften your feet and round in the opposite direction, just like a cat. Press into your mat. And let's do this 4 more times to your own breath pace. Inhaling as you go through cow. Exhaling, cat. Inhale, reaching the crown toward the sky. And exhale, pubic towards your crown. So just getting some flow through that spine. Make sure that the fingers are nice and wide and you feel really supported. And exhale, soften. And coming into our neutral spine, let's check in with our bandhas. Make sure that everything is in alignment. And when we're on all fours, we want to make sure that our hands are in alignment with the width of our torso. Shoulder is in line with the wrists, and the knees and hips are in the same alignment here. So let's just test it a little bit. We're going to take our gaze and just rotate the cervical spine towards the right. Keep the ball engaged, the throat lock, and then come back to neutral. Inhale here and just bring your chin up slightly. Get a little stretch through the front of your neck without crunching. And then let's exhale and lengthen through that spine. Let's move to the left. Inhale and just take your gaze over. Shoulders are down. And then exhaling, coming back to center. Again, very slow, mindful movements. Inhale, chin upward. Exhale, lengthen through your cervical spine. We're going to start to make some circles next. So take your body weight, it doesn't matter, like body weight over to the right. Bend your elbows, move down, up and over, to the left and around. And again, if you want to open the legs a little bit more, you can do that. So we're just sort of, I call it ooching around to find all the little yummy spots that need to be worked out. And let's go the other way. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Just feeling of it and sort of getting into the body and finding out where it needs ironing out. And then coming back to our neutral. So inhale here, curling your toes. And exhale, we're going to lower back into child's pose. So sending your hips back and then just walking your hands out in front of you. You can slowly lower down and bring your forehead to your mat. This is our extended child's pose. And just let your whole back unravel. As you have been carrying is released. Take off the weights. Surrender everything. Breathe into your lower back. On your next exhale, come back up to our all fours position. Inhale, arch your back and look up. And then as we exhale, we're going to really button up that Mula Bandha and press into those hands as we lift for downward dog. And so here the hips are nice and high. We're feeling a stretch through the hamstrings. And so we can stair step the legs here. You can even fold the knees and you can move around in your down dog. What do you need here? Reaching and lengthening that neck. Aligning with your highest good. Deep breath here. And as we exhale, lower back down to the knees. Sit back in our hero pose once again. So again, traveling upward as we connect all those bandhas, reach the arms all the way up, slowing down. Exhale into Namaste gesture, going within. Inhale, relaxations. And exhaling into the magic of your imagination. Opening your heart, nice and bright like the sun. Come all the way up to the knees. And as you exhale, we're going to take a little twist as you open the arms to the right. So we're keeping our hip bones facing front, and we're just lengthening the arms in a T. And so whatever feels comfortable for you. Doesn't have to be a huge twist. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, sit back onto your heels as you slowly lower down. Inhale, sweep your arms up, come up to the knees. And you can always put padding underneath your knees if you're uncomfortable here. Exhale, take a twist to your left. Send those shoulder blades down the back. Engage your belly. Feel the wing expansion of your arms. Inhaling, arms go all the way up. And exhale, come back down into our hero pose. We're going to come back into our Dhyani Mudra here. So as we sit in hero pose, we're going to make sure that our pelvis is in alignment and placing that right hand on top of the left, thumbs touching for 3 breaths. And let's take the breaths through the back of the body. So the back of the head, down the neck and shoulders, washing out the spine, all the way down the hips, backs of the legs and feet. Just like a beautiful waterfall of light and breath. Just letting things clear, just like you would take a nice warm shower. Just letting everything go. You're doing the best you can. And you're very valuable. And you're a very loving and beautiful soul. And so sometimes you just need your own support. And coming to your yoga mat support that you have given yourself. Inhale as we open the eyes, reach the arms all the way up. And then as we exhale, we're going to take the arms out in front once again. Let's play with the shoulders here. So can you see how the shoulder socket can sort of extend forward and then also send back into the little joint? Okay, so we want to keep the shoulders back in the sockets. Let's fold down onto all fours. Come back to the center of our mat. And we're going to inhale, make sure that we're in our nice engagement here, supported by our abs. Reach your right arm out in front. Now only go to a point of comfort. Inhale deeply here. As you exhale, turn that palm away and reach it alongside of yourself. Inhale, sweep your arm up. And exhale, lower it back down. Okay, so keeping the body right in center. And yes, we're using a lot of muscles here. Inhale, extend your left leg behind you. And really pull up through belly. 3 times we're going to lift that leg off of our mat and lower. Engaging our glutes. Lifting and lowering. Really hug belly in. And then lower. We're going to bring the knee to the chest. And then send it back out. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knee in. Send it back out. We're releasing stress by creating the body right now. Bringing the knee in and sending it all the way out. So from here, can you just lower down onto your forearms and just let your leg drift to the sky? It doesn't matter what the rest of the body is doing. Just get a big stretch. And then walk your way back up. And come back onto all fours. Inhale, we're going to take our gaze over to the left. Exhale back to center. Inhale for our cow pose. And exhale for cat pose. Coming to neutral, let's reverse. Taking the gaze to the right. And exhale back to center. Inhale for cow. And this time we'll exhale for down dog. Just feel the stretch. Feel the big V that you're making. And maybe if you have little ones, they're joining you on your mat or next to you. If you have big kids and they want to get in on it, they can have their own mats set up. I'm just going to let things flow. As you exhale, lower back down. We're going to lower back to our heels. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And exhale back into Namaste gesture. Keeping that nice alignment through the spine. Lift your chin to the sky. Exhale towards your chest, but feel the back of your neck elongate. Inhale to neutral. And exhale, release. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, fold at your waist, come back onto all fours. Last set here. We're going to inhale the left arm out in front. Exhale, swim the arm away, reach it toward the hip. Inhale, the arm goes up. And exhale, lower it down. Next, we move to the right leg, extending the right leg out. Really lift up through belly. Use all of your abdominals and engage your glute to lift your leg 3 times. Keeping your balance through the center as you slowly lift and lower. Nothing fast. None of the movements are fast. They're all very kind and loving. Inhale here, add knee to your chest. Round your back and send your leg out. Elongate, grow tall and long from your heel to your crown. Exhale, knee to the head and extend all the way out. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, knee comes into chest and exhale, back out. Lower down. And let's just stretch the leg up. Again, here we go. Doesn't matter what it looks like, guys. Just give it a big stretch. And then slowly come back. One hand at a time. Coming back onto all fours. Inhale, arch your back and look up. Exhale for down dog. And then just walk or jump your feet underneath you and fold. Inhale, come up to arms up. Exhale, palms to your heart. Inhale, arms go up. And exhale for mountain pose. So roll the shoulders back. And let's really feel the heels connecting into the planet. Let's make sure that all of our little toesies are connected into our mat. And our bandhas are engaged as well. Okay, all 3. Now turning the palms out and engaging the glutes to be in receiving mode here. Feel how balanced you feel and different than when you started your practice today. Now just feel glowing light coming in through the crown of your head and washing all the way down your body. Breathing it in and filling up with this beautiful, creative, imaginative energy, this energy of unconditional love. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, we're going to bring the palms into heart center again and lower down for a chair. So in chair pose, we want to have a little bit of space between the knees and with feet too, and make sure that our ankles are in line with our heels, in line with our knees, in line with our hips. Everything's sort of in that nice alignment. And then engaging belly as we do that. Shoulders are back. Release your arms to your side. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, pull your elbow in and then just turn towards the right. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, pull in and take a little twist. Last time. Inhale, exhale, pull and twist. Inhale, come all the way up. Both arms, engage your glutes, really activate them. Little baby back bend here. And exhale back to neutral. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, release your right arm down by your side. So you're in a nice long extension. And we're going to just start to lengthen the body over. So just feel a stretch from the left pinky toe all the way up the side of the body. And again, glutes are engaged. And it doesn't matter how many times you need to restart any of these poses. Just maybe you had to attend to a child or something. That's okay. Just come right back in. And of course, these are videos, so you can pause and jump right back in. And as we exhale, we're going to lace both of the fingers behind us, interlace them, and slowly lower down through the knees and release the arms behind us. Just hang forward in this ragdoll. Deep, healing breaths. Slowly lower arms back down, bending at the elbows, and roll up through your vertebrae, one at a time. Inhale, arms go all the way up. And exhale, palms into your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up. We're going to move into our chair pose once again. So lower the arms down into Namaste gesture. And I just turned. You don't have to turn, but I just turned so you could see me better if you were looking at the video. So we're going to be lowering into our chair pose, sinking into those heels. Releasing the arms to the side. Inhale, left arm goes up. Exhale, pulling the elbow in and taking that twist. We've been building to this throughout the practice. Inhale, exhale, twist. Nice and slow, methodical, mindful movement. Inhale, exhale, and twist. Inhale, both stand, engaging those glutes. Little baby back bend. And exhale, release your arms to your side. Inhale, reach your arms, interlace the fingers. And we're going to step wide along our mat. So we're sort of like a big, we have our fingers interlaced. Just give yourself a big full body stretch. Arms all the way down. Just let yourself go. Hang forward out. You can bend from knee. Just let everything release. Let the weight of the body be felt. And then slowly we're going to roll up. As you soften the knees, let your arms be heavy as you roll up. Inhale, arms go all the way up. And exhale, reach them out to the sides. Now bring the shoulder blades together and engage those glutes. And here we go again with the bandhas are engaged. So we don't want to be in a sway back at all. We want to have everything buttoned up. This is our star pose. Just feel the expansion here. Feel your feet connected to the planet. Your grounding cords are deep into the earth. You're fueling yourself with power and reaching those fingertips wide. Feel those wings expanding. Settle down shoulders. And feel the crown of your head reaching toward the sky. And just fresh. Inhale, the arms go up. And exhale, we're going to lower down into our sun goddess pose. So we're just going to round the arms and soften through the knees. Feel all the little toes again on the mat. Pelvis is in alignment, okay? We're going to take a little twist to the right. Come back to center. Inhale, straighten everything. Reach. Exhale, sun goddess pose. For all you mama goddesses, take a twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Reach up. And we're going to interlace the fingers behind the back this time and start to fold forward. So same thing as we did earlier, but now we have our legs extended. Any of the poses are too much for you, just modify to what feels good. You're not striving. You don't need to prove anything. And then slowly release the arms, place them on the thighs, and come all the way up, rolling up. Inhale, arms go up. And exhale, we're going to feet together, step to the top of our mat. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms go into the heart center. Breathing in love and peaceful energy. And allowing that to flow through you and around you, centering you and re-energizing you. Deep breath in now as we reach up, and we're going to take that left arm and reach it to the side. Take your body up and over toward the left for a big lateral stretch. Now this time we get to feel the right pinky toe side connected to your mat, and all with the side body is this big, beautiful arch and the stretch. Now what I'd like you to do here, again, is keep the belly engaged. Make sure that your chin is not coming out ahead of you. Keep it in alignment and just grow tall. Have a little fountain coming out through the crown of your head. Deep breath here. And exhale, come all the way up. Inhale, both arms go all the way up. Exhale, we're going to come back down in pose. And inhale, rise up to stand. Keep your palms touching. Feel the warmth of your hands touching. Exhale, button your belly and come all the way down. 2 more times. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Last one, rise up. And exhale. Take a deep breath here. Take a moment of rest. Releasing the belly button here. Settle down through the shoulders. And then lower the left arm down. And reach your heart to the side as you feel a stretch through the front of your leg. Look up. And exhale, we're going to fold forward. Bring your back leg to your front leg. Inhale, come up through a flat back. Bring the arms out through an arrow. And exhale, palms to your heart. Good job. One more. Deep breath in, reaching arms up. Exhale, we're going to step back into our high lunge. Left leg leading to the back. We breathe through all the poses. Keeping those muscles close. Building heat and strength. And detoxifying the body and the mind. Exhale, forward fold, bring back leg to the front. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. And exhale, we're going to lower arms down to the side and make our way back down onto all fours. One knee at a time. Inhale, arch and look up. And exhale for down dog. So how much more space do you have in your down dog now, ladies? Doesn't that feel good? Letting all the stress drain away, leaving you fresh and clear and full of inspiration, ideas, and dreams being lived. Inhale and exhale, come back to the knees. Lower down to your heels once again for hero pose, sweeping your arms up. Deep breath in as we exhale and lower. Pose, we're going to take a twist. So reaching arms up, this time we're going to go to the left. So keeping the pelvis connected, we're going to take our twist and our arms go out to the T. Breathe here. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, fold forward and come into what we call puppy pose. And again, I'm changing facings so that you can see the poses from all directions. Puppy pose, we're going to curl the toes and place the forehead on the mat. Arms outstretched. And then exhale, lower down to child's pose. Find some openness in your back. And let stress melt off of your shoulders. Exhale, slow up. Coming into hero pose, take your arms with you. And exhale, back to center. Inhale, arms sweep upward. And now we're going to take our twist to the right. So opening up nice and wide. Dropping shoulders down. Inhale, arms go up. And exhale, palms back to Namaste gesture. Take a deep breath through your whole body. Exhale and release. So we are going to do here in this series, it's called dolphin pose. So we're actually, it's sort of a cross between the all fours position and the downward dog that we've been doing. And it starts by coming down onto the forearms like we did earlier, interlacing the fingers like we've done, and we're going to just open the elbows out to a point of comfort for the shoulders. Engage your belly, and you're going to slowly walk the crown of your head towards your hands, and just make a little cradle for your crown to rest without putting any pressure on the crown and on the spine. We're going to just, from the lower half, we're going to come into a downward dog. So it's dolphin pose is sort of like a down dog that's on the forearms. We're going to just ocean and Mother Nature to wash away further stress and strain. Letting it all drain. One more deep breath as we settle into our shoulders. And slowly lower down. Walking one hand underneath you at a time. Inhale for cow. And exhale for. And just breathe across the front of your body. And exhale through the back of your body. Inhale through the back of your body. And exhale through the front. And then settle back. We're making our way to Shavasana, which is our resting pose. And we're going to just swing our legs around and make our way onto our backs. As we slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Good. And if you have any going on, you can take those out. I just noticed mine. Okay, because you want to get really comfortable. And let's place our hands on our hips here. And can you soften your shoulders down into the earth? Let your head melt and rest. And then walk your legs out as wide as your mat and bring your knees to touch as you button up through your core, that Mula Bandha and that Uddiyana Bandha that we talked about. And then open the knees out, keeping that core engagement, knees going in, knees going out. So we're rotating out through those hip creases, through the hip joints. One more time. Good. And then just let the legs windshield wiper. Make little windshield wiper actions from side to side. Little twists. Whatever feels nice. You can even pause and hold if you want to. And now walk the feet in underneath you. And one at a time, we're going to just send each of the legs up to the sky. And can you settle into your back here? And just soften the legs and feel the weight of your body. Deep cleansing, full breath. One after the other. Creating space and room to grow as we have released all kinds of tension today. Because with all that tension, it gets difficult and it's hard to grow and move and change and ebb and flow when we have all this body tension and mental anguish. So we let all of this go in the yoga practice and as many times throughout the day as we need to. We can do that simply by just coming to the breath or even just getting down on the yoga mat for a few moments. Deep breath here. And as we exhale, just fold one foot at a time, placing it back down on the mat, turning the palms up as you open the arms, and then slide the legs out. Make that big star shape while you're on your mat. And just softly close the eyes. Let the Mother Earth refill you and let your body do its miraculous dance of cleansing and clearing and purifying. And you've supported yourself in doing that with your yoga practice today. Fill all the nooks and crannies. Deep cleansing breaths, one after the other, after the other. And when you feel complete, from the space of your open heart, bring your awareness body to the room, softly opening the eyes. Maybe rotate the wrists and wiggle the fingers. Let's slide the legs up. And just reawakening ourselves very gently. Roll over to your right side when you feel ready. And then bring yourself up to sit. And then if you started the class with the right leg crossed in front, let's have you cross the left leg in front. And just sitting with yourself, taking in some breaths. You can bring your hands to Namaste gesture or prayer pose. Taking in a big cleansing breath. And exhale it out. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. And exhale, quietly, honestly, and openly into your own heart space. And gazing at your heart, taking the deepest breath you've taken all day, and letting it go in peace. Peace is your true nature. Om Shanti and Namaste. And thank you for sharing in the practice. I hope that you enjoyed it. I want to add a little tidbit for you here at the end. I have my In Tune, and if you are a doTERRA essential oils user, you will know what I mean by this, or maybe you haven't tried it yet. But this is a way to help you to open, help you to clear. So if you have your In Tune roller bottle, you can get that out and just spend another moment or two. I love the lime in it, the patchouli, and I love the In Tune blanks. It really clears out the mind, and it will help to reset you for whatever it is that you're about to do next. So you can go ahead and put a little circle or two around your third eye and your temples, and you will be good to go, mama. Okay? So enjoy, and thanks for sharing in the practice. We'll see you next time.